What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're back with another video on the beautiful Z, and as you can see, we're starting in the rear today. And as the title of the video states, you might already know what's going on, what we're doing today. We got new taillights. So as you may know, my Z has the stock 370Z taillights in it. Just the American version, nothing fancy. They don't look bad at all. I actually kind of do enjoy the way these look a good bit with just my whole setup and everything, but I wanted to spice it up a little bit more. And if you're a 370Z owner out there, you know there's really not that many good options for the 370Z. I shouldn't say not that many good options, but there's just not that many options in general. Like 4 major options that people go for, and out of those 4 options, you have like 2 different stock taillights, Morimoto taillights, and then like full clears. That 2 of those are like crazy expensive. The other 2 are like pretty expensive. And I think I made the right choice and picked the best out of those options, at least to me. So we'll go ahead and show you them. Sticking with the theme of everything going pretty chrome or polished, as you could say, everything looking real good, you know we had to stick with something along those lines. And if you know anything, that's an OEM Nissan box. We got some JDM tails, baby. Hell yeah. I'm super hyped on these. These look super good. The other one's in the box still. I took this one out to show all of my friends and you guys. I could not be more excited. I know they're not full clears and people really like full clear stuff, and I do as well. I'm a big fan of full clear taillights, but I really like these as well. If you notice, I have red center caps, and I think leaving a little bit of red in the taillight will look good. Like I like, and I might be able to pop up a picture too to kind of give you a little better of an understanding. But red on the red, you know, kind of makes sense. So I wanted to leave a little bit of red, and I could not be happier that Nissan themselves make these beautiful OEM, what would you say, like 70-30 clears for the most part. 70% of that's clear, 30% of that's, you know, red. They look sick, and they're gonna look sick on this car. I cannot wait to throw them in. But first, we gotta do the not so fun part. And if you're here watching a how-to video, I'll try to give you a little step-by-step, because this one can get a little annoying, but not too bad. My least favorite thing ever is popping out interior panels, because they never ever want to go back together the way they get, or the way they originally were put together. And I hate that. I'm a big interior guy, so I'm gonna try my hardest to go super slow and get all these clips out without breaking them. And as you can probably tell, it's cold outside, so this plastic might be pretty brittle. I gotta be really careful, or I might just destroy every clip and I'd be really sad. So let's get it. I'm guessing the vast majority of you that are watching this for a how-to video know how to remove your carpet and whatever the heck this liner is out of your trunk. If not, lift it out. All right, so moving on. We got to get this trim off. Trim's super easy. You just kind of got to peel it back. I'm going to set the camera up, but we got to knock out trim, this panel piece, and this panel piece on, of course, both sides. These are the ones I'm worried about the most. These ones have about 4 clips in them. These ones have about, I think it's like around 6 to 8 clips. So we got to be really careful with this panel. This one I don't think will be too bad, but yeah, let's give it a shot. All right, so you guys should have a pretty decent view of what's going on in this little area. We're gonna firstly start by taking my gloves off, unfortunately, to take this trim off by just kind of pulling at the inside of the seal. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little lip in here. When you're looking at it from your car, you'll see it. Just kind of pop it up. It'll pull right out. It's pretty simple. And then just work it out around decent amount because you'll have to pull it all the way off up to here so this panel can come out, and then pop it off a little more. Alright, just kind of push it in there and leave it in there for now. It'll be fine. Secondly, I got a heater. Sorry if you hear that, but it helps a lot. We're just gonna start by popping this guy up. It's super simple. Just kind of gently pry around on the clips. Should come up fairly easily. Don't fight this guy too hard. If you're fighting him, just start prying in a different spot. He should come up and not break on you. Cool. So yeah, we gotta clean this little jam out for sure. So you can start to see our bolts that are holding in your taillights. Two up top, and unfortunately we got a pesky one that's inside of the fender down here that we have to take the trim off to get, which sucks. But well, it is what it is. We gotta pop these plastics out on the inside to get to that bolt. Let's go ahead and start by doing that. You should be able to see up in here, there's a few clips. If you look underneath, I'm gonna pry up a little bit. You can actually see exactly where the clips are. There's 4 of them. They're not very deep. You can see them very easily. Just go ahead and pry right up on those clips, and they should come right out. That would be a little hooky. And if you go inside of your trunk, you'll see 2 little knobs on both far sides. Oh. So if you just come inside of your trunk, you'll see 2 little clips that look just like this. And all you do is you put a little pry tool or flathead inside of that little groove, pry up, and these things pop right out. Super easy. There's only 2 of them on this panel. Go ahead and sit those somewhere where you won't lose them. Go ahead and pop the other one out. Came right out. This guy should now lift up, not pull out. Go. Just wiggle him loose, he'll come off. We have to disconnect our light. Once you pop that open, you'll see your light over here. There's a harness. There's a little tab on the inside. Just press it in with your nail. It should come out very easily. And this guy will just lift the rest of the way out of there. Now, we're on to the good stuff, the fun stuff. Pop those clips out if you have them. Neither one of my sides have them, so I'm not going to worry about it. And we are going to have to work on the pain in the ass clips, the ones that are all around the edges, and get this guy out. So grab your pry tool. I'm probably going to use a little bit bigger of a John this time, and try to figure out where all of these guys are. Trying my very best not to hurt this lip and pry on it too hard. I got a couple of these clips out and it's starting to come loose, but it's still very much held in there. I'm actually going to go ahead and pop these bottom guys out. There's a couple more clips. I think these are, I don't know, like cargo clips or something like that to strap some stuff down. Oh my goodness gracious, I can't hold it. To strap stuff down in the rear. Pop these out of your panels. That popped out. Hopefully you saw that. I'm trying to leave as much of this in so you can see where I pry from. Try to help you guys out. I just popped this out with my fingers. It feels like one of my last clips that I got is going to be up in here. get that out. Felt like that guy just popped right out. There we go. There we go. Pull it right out. And we're just gonna do this one at a time because I'm just gonna leave everything in the trunk and knock it out. I pulled that panel off just to make it easy. But if you come in here, you'll see where I'm at. There we go. This little 8mm. Pop that guy off. That is the one we had to work on to get in here. Where's that? There you go. It's that guy right there. 2 10 mils, and she'll come right out. All right, once you got your 8 and your 10, gonna come over here, pop this little guy off on the back of the headlight. I'm gonna do the back of the headlight first. Pull this guy off. Grab your 10 mil and pop these guys off. We'll go ahead and pop all that off. Again, put those bolts to the side. This guy should come out decently easily. Shouldn't have to pull or anything too crazy hard. Should have to come straight out though. There we go. Had to pull a little harder than I wanted, but we got it, and she's free. There's a plug directly on the back that you might not be able to see that I'm holding, but you'll see when you're holding. It's super short. Pop that guy off. I have to take my glove off. Careful not to scratch your bumpers or nothing like that, because I'm wearing clothes on a dirty bumper and probably scratching shit out of it. It's paint screwed anyway. We'll be right back when we get this off. We got it. That sucked. I ended up using a prying tool and like push it down and pry it up at the same time. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but we got it. Stock taillight is out, and we're just gonna clean this area off. All right, once you got all that cleaned up to the best of your ability, you're gonna grab your stock taillight, your whatever taillight you're putting back in it, whether you're just fixing something or replacing it like I am. You're gonna grab your taillight and go ahead and click your harness in. And then find your guide rods. There's a couple tabs on the back that you're looking to try to line up with. There you go. Go ahead and just press them in all the way. Make sure you're good. Bolts are all lined up. Grab your 10 mils. Grab your 8. Throw that on there. So it's all lined up. Before we tighten everything down, need brake lights. Brake lights work. Hazards. Third signals seem to work. Put this Johnny back together. Sure you ain't got nothing that's gonna block you in the way like I do. That was really easy, actually. Nice. Make sure everything's popped in. Grab our tie down clip for over here. That tiny bit better. There we go. There we go. Pop him right on. And voila, we are done with the taillight installed. Well, you gotta put your trim back on, but that's easy enough. I'm gonna knock out the other side. I'm not gonna show much of it because I don't think there's any point. It's the exact same process over there, and it doesn't take very long. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. There she is. Taillight's fully installed. I gave her a wash and everything, just so y'all can see it in full effect. This is probably one of my favorite angles of the entire car now. It was before, but damn, bro. This fucking thing looks sick. I could not be more happy with how the install and everything looks and went very smoothly. Oops. I'm super hyped about this. This looks super good. I mean, for a stock taillight, that's crazy. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hopefully this one wasn't crazy long. I did record a bit more than I normally do on installs. I kind of would like to do a little bit more of that and get better on actually recording the steps of the way. I don't really like making like how-to videos per se. I like more or less just showing what I'm doing, and then maybe showing some good times with some homies and stuff like that. But hey, I'm alone. Might as well take a little bit more time and record more. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys return for the next video on whatever the heck it may be for this car. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. It helps out a lot. Peace out.